Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I don't even know if this video is going to work out because the music in the background, we'll see. Hopefully it's not loud enough to where it gets hit by some copyright. It's crazy. I'm out here on a cruise, obviously, if you couldn't tell. And I'm just watching people and how there are so many people that are oblivious to what's going on in the real world. And, it's funny, the story about this, I'm not a big guy that likes to cruise. It's fun, for a little bit, but it's just not my thing. I know some people just love it. But I wanted to get my kids on a boat before they, leave for college and just sort of see what it's like, the infrastructure and it just blows me away how many people they could put on a ship, feed, and get to one location and then another location. The logistics are absolutely mind-boggling. And one of the things that blows me away is, the different types of people that frequent these cruise ships, right? Now, honestly, I found myself on this one because of the dates and times that worked out with my kids' school schedules. Oh my gosh, I'm on a party boat, and we're talking a bad party boat, one of those 3-day Ensenada, cheap cruises. And I only picked it because it was the one that worked with my kids' school schedule, right? As your kids get older, you don't have the luxury of being able to just get up and go at any time because they've got school, they're in college, things are, it's harder. And your heart breaks as a parent, as they're getting older because you're as proud of them. When you're proud of your children, that's one thing, but it's hard to say and put in words, but I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about. As happy as you are with them and as proud as you are of them, you're still sad to see them that old. You want them as little children again. And, we're just trying to do as much as we can. But, talking about the financial realm and what's going on, I've been on different cruises, like expensive ones, not expensive ones, and it's true. There's a different type of human being that goes on a longer, more expensive cruise than one that goes on a weekend quick getaway that's, as cheap as going to like the Ramada Inn, honestly. And, right now, as we're faced with just insanity in not only the financial markets, but in the world scene itself, geopolitically, between different countries, it blows my mind that people don't know what's going on. But it's like 2008 Lehman Brothers all over again. Even the day Lehman Brothers collapsed and closed their doors, I went to so many of my friends that said, you're about to lose your jobs in 6 months. And they laughed. Every single one of them lost their jobs. Now you look at what's going on, and this is so much worse than what happened in 2008. It just boggles my mind. Yet it's like the story of the Titanic. As it was going down, they said, hey, we got this plan. If the band keeps playing, and it was really the band's idea, right? That's the story, the way the story goes. We're going down with a ship. We're going to keep playing, and we'll keep people calm. And that's really what it is. If there's something to distract them, they're not going to know that the ship's actually sinking. And that's what's happening in this world, Set aside the metaphor of the ship itself going down. I hope not, because that water is cold. But you got to think that's what it's like. That if people just don't know, it's going to be okay. That's how the Federal Reserve acts. That's how the government acts. And they act that way because they know human behavior. If you're watching this video, you're so different, it's crazy. And I mean different in a good way, a complimentary way. I'm happy to know you. I'm happy to be around people like you. People that are getting ready. People getting ready, honestly, to just go crush it and take advantage of this downturn, but also that are saddened by the fact that this happens and there's a lot of innocent people that are going to get, just destroyed. It sounds funny. I was in line for a drink, and the people that just like jump right in front of you and just do not care, just don't care. Like, hey, I'm going to jump in front of you because they are more important. That's what they say in their mind, right? I had multiple people just jump right in front of me, right? It's like, oh, I'm getting a drink. I'm like, yeah, just I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. And I didn't say anything because honestly, life is there's so much more to life than that. I'm like, all right, I'll get my drink eventually. Don't, I'm not stressed out. There are times when I've gotten really ticked. But yesterday I was at this other place. So we go to another place that you could tell the clientele was a little bit better. And I'm in line waiting, and somebody comes and sits next to me for a while, and they go and they point to him and they go, "Can I get you something?" He goes, "No, he was here first." And I turned to him, I said, "Thank you so much. It means so much to me." It sounds funny, but I'm like, in a world where everybody's trying to joggle for position, everyone's trying to push each other out of the way, like on a freeway, when people are just, the way they drive just blows me away, right? You sit there, and this isn't a tangent, I'm going somewhere with this. Someone's going slow, and you go up around them, and as you're going around them, they're like, "Oh, not today, buddy," and they speed up. And then you slow down, and they slow down. And you're like, what is your problem? And you want to just go through the roof, get ticked off. But what it is it's where we are in this world today, in this day and age. People, they don't know what's wrong with them. It's what's wrong with everybody else. And I'm going to get mine, and I'm going to fight for it. And you think about it, a lot of people deserve what happens to them. Honestly, you can't feel bad for everybody. This world is made up of doers and talkers. People that think about ideas, and then people that think about ideas and then actually put them into action, And, I'm out here on this boat looking around at people just going, I just stare. I just watch people and the way they act and react. And, our world is full of a bunch of people without manners anymore. You got people literally screaming and yelling in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I here? I'm so grateful to be here. My kids are seeing like, wow, this is cool to be on this big ship. And I'm like, honestly, it's the smallest cruise ship, I think, in the world in this company. And I'm like, so it can only go up from here, kids. You just gotta smile, grin and smile and laugh it off. But, you're watching, it just blows me away. And hopefully I'm making you laugh or making you think right now, because you're not alone. I'm sure, put it in the comment section what you guys think about that, because you're not alone if you feel like this. There are people that are just nail biting or infighting and shoving and pushing, and they want their way to the front of the line. And to be honest with you, those people deserve what's coming. I'd love to wake everyone up, but you just can't. You just can't. And there's always going to be a certain type of person that is always going to be left behind, because they choose that. It's their lot in life, because they paved that road. There are people that have hard things happen to them, and they want something better, and then you see them try, and they get themselves out. But really, the people that are always fighting, backbiting, backstabbing, trying to get to, they're the ones that are always going to be the victims, and it's going to be because of their own doing. So I just want to share that with you. It's like one of those ninja's thoughts moments, It's just, I don't even know if this video is going to work. Honestly, the background music, YouTube's going to be like, no. We'll see how it goes. Guys, I hope you just find yourself in one of those things, and I can share it with tens of thousands of people. What in the heck was I thinking? This is crazy. And, hey, I'm going to be honest with you. There's not one person on this boat that's going to recognize me. I can guarantee it. And it's good. Every time I meet you, all of you are amazing human beings. You're different. You're not like the people on this boat. And I'm not trying to be insulting. It's a special type of person out here. But you guys are definitely above. You guys are not the norm. And I mean that in a very complimentary way. You are prepared. You're not scared. You're getting ready for great things. No matter what how much money you have in your wallet, no matter what your status is in life, your mind and your spirit is what makes you a cut above the rest. Honestly, I hope you guys have a great day. Can't wait to see the comments on this one. The Economic Ninja is out.